Pippen right about Kevin Durant in his own?
Obviously, he reading my quotes. Scottie Pippen saying what I've been telling y'all this whole time. Kevin Durant, although he might be one of the greatest scorers of all time, there is a great chasm between greatest scorer and greatest player. And Kevin Durant has never traversed into that conversation of greatest player of all time. I told y'all right now, KD the greatest player at this current day. At least he's the greatest scorer. But Scottie Pippen hit the nail on the head. America, as much as we all love Kevin Durant, and some of us love him more than others, but as much as we all love Kevin Durant, he's never had to carry a team in the means in which LeBron James has had to carry a team. Relax and save your energy, because this one's going to hurt now, Sal. Even KD, when he took the Thunder to the finals, Harden was giving him 18. Russell Westbrook was giving him 18. But LeBron James, when he took whatever team you want to say that he took, whether it was 2018 when he took the Cavaliers to the finals, it was him and Kevin Love giving him 15 and nobody else giving him double digits. LeBron James, even when he has the best game of his playoff career, let's go 2012 against the Boston Celtics, he backdoors and wins Game 7. Kevin Durant, best game of his career, 2021, Game 5 against the Milwaukee Bucks. They lose Game 6. And then they lose Game 7 at home. Now, I'm not going to sit here and knock Kevin Durant, but what I am going to do is remind you all of what LeBron James has done and let you all draw the comparison. Okay. LeBron James, from 2011 to 2018, ran the East. 8 straight years. You was going to find LeBron James in the finals. You book your ticket. His is already booked. Kevin Durant, you go to the East with Kyrie, with Harden. Although Kyrie does get hurt, you go to the East with Kyrie and Harden, and you still don't show up. I say although, because LeBron James lost Kevin Love during the course of the playoffs. LeBron James has lost Chris Bosh during the course of... Yeah, third best player.
You just told me that Kevin Love only gave him 15, and now he's Kyrie.
He is Kyrie, because he's the third best player out of the big three. LeBron James had Kyrie and had Kevin Love. Kevin Durant has James Harden and has Kyrie. That is the same thing. Furthermore, LeBron has lost Kyrie before. 2018, I told you, but we ain't got to go there. LeBron lost Kyrie during the course of a finals run and still won games when he shouldn't have won none. Kevin Durant has not had to lead like Scottie Pippen has said. Here's the beauty. Because Scottie Pippen has said it, now y'all, maybe not you, Sal, but now y'all will listen, because Scottie got 6 rings. I was saying it and y'all ain't want to listen. I was a football guy. But let the best Robin of all time and a 6-time NBA champ say it, and now y'all got to put some respect on something that was already intelligent. It just needed another author.
No, it didn't need another author. It's just another person reading the wrong script. It's okay, though, and I'm going to take a shot at you and Scottie Pippen. Ain't nobody walking this planet that can't take a shot. And you, too, Scottie Pippen. I don't know if that's hand sanitizer or some drink behind him, but whatever it was, it got into his system. Let's just talk about that. You are tripping. What is Scottie Pippen?
You see where you pointed. You pointed somewhere over
that's
there.
these DN.
You wanted to point at me.
These defensive line figures.
I don't know who he pointing. He throwing at the wall. I ain't tripping.
All right, you ain't tripping. We agree on this one as well. But we got to clarify what we agree on.
Okay,
LeBron is the GOAT to me. LeBron's the best basketball player to ever play.
Yes, sir.
The game of basketball.
Yes, sir.
All the way from Canada, Nate Smith. Yeah, everybody going to name.
Where's the butt?
Huh?
Where's the butt? There's a butt coming.
What is Scottie Pippen answering in terms of what Kevin Durant needs to learn from LeBron James? So his question was really not about LeBron James or Kevin Durant, who's better. He turned it, he kind of morphed it into it. But the question was really like, what do you think about Kevin Durant this postseason? Didn't sound like he watched, because if a guy scores the most points in the Game 7 in NBA history, and you say, it looks like the same dude, hey, man, now, either that's haterade or you just don't want to give the guy his proper appreciation for the bump. He did a little more this postseason. Come on, Scottie, you even got to admit that. He was out there playing with Steph Curry. He put Steph Curry in his proper place. You're the B-side, like you are, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was a B-side. Steph Curry was a B-side to when Kevin Durant was a Golden State Warrior. Kevin Durant carried that team. Now, you can say he had not much to carry. Say what you want. I respect that. But we're not talking about, is LeBron better than Kevin Durant? I say yes. But are we saying that Kevin Durant need to learn something from LeBron? Learn what? Think about it. This is a guy who's already won 2 finals MVPs, 2 championships, scoring titles, and a league MVP. Learn what? What are y'all talking about? Kevin Durant has everything he needs. Steve Kerr goes on record saying he's the most gifted player maybe ever. He goes on record and says he's the most talented basketball player on earth, if not all time. Whatever. You want another author? I'm not going down that lane. I'm not going down the lane that Kevin Durant's better than LeBron James. But please, since LeBron James is better than Kevin Durant right now as we speak, doesn't mean he got lessons to teach. Because if you want to talk about team building, only thing that Kevin Durant can learn from LeBron James, he should have learned, was to join the super team earlier. That's the only lesson taught. 2010, when LeBron was a Miami Heat, the Heatles, Kevin Durant was getting sold small market loyalty. Trust me, I know small market loyalty. I play for the Buffalo Bills. And it's easy to sell it because they walked up to him, they walked up to Westbrook, and they walked up to Harden, but they didn't have enough for Harden. So Harden went to Houston, $50 million offer versus an $80 million offer. But Durant and Westbrook admit this. 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're like, why y'all still at OKC? Oh, we know why. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Same thing trapping Damian Lillard up there in Portland. It's the same medicine. But one day he looked up and saw LeBron reaping all the rewards for that sacrifice, for taking that heat and criticism. That's the only thing LeBron could teach Kevin Durant. The rest, Kevin Durant got on his own.
No, here's the thing. Here's what I'll give, and we're going to meet in the middle a little bit.
Come on.
Scottie Pippen said the right thing at the wrong time. Ooh. That's where I'll give it to you. He said the right thing at the wrong time.
Let's go.
When somebody is coming out of the weight room, that's not the time to tell them they're obese. They working on it. Okay, like this ain't the time to tell Kevin Durant he's still got stuff to improve on. He clearly working on it. Scottie said the right thing at the wrong time. What is the right thing? The right thing is, Kevin Durant, you still have yet to lead a team without a group of stars. LeBron James.
Whoa. LeBron, which team?
You can go
Anthony Davis is not a star. He was top 5.
You can go 18 or you can go 20. A group of stars.
He didn't lead them
plural. Stars.
No.
With an S at the end.
Lead them where? Scottie Pippen prefaced this by saying, lead them to a championship. This is about victory. So they didn't win in 07.
Okay, then at least you have to at least respect 20, sir. You at least, because Anthony Davis is a star, singular.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant had stars, plural.
But he also got averages. He got people that showed up in star moments, KCP, etc.
Okay, that's a great point. That's a great point.
But he's not a star. He's not a star.
He's not a star. We know
but
that.
He showed up.
What do they say? Even in football or on the basketball court first, they say passer makes shooter. Football court, great throw, great catch. So when you talk about Kevin Durant, maybe, I don't know, you got to go back and break down the tape, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But what Scottie Pippen did say is KD has to learn how to make others great around him.
He can't.
And I don't think KD has learned how to make others great around him.
He can't. He didn't grab the birth certificate and say, what's your name? Joe Harris. Nah, you 0 for Joe. He turned it to 0 for Joe. Kevin Durant gave him buckets. He had wide open buckets in that game 7. You watched it.
That's true.
0 for Joe. Like, look, Jordan could pass it to Kerr, Paxson, all them. If you don't make the bucket, sometimes Jordan falls short.
But let me ask you a question, and we didn't necessarily see the fruits of the labor this time around. But as a Laker fan and as somebody who's an NBA analyst, you watch all the Lakers games this playoffs. One of the most memorable moments for the Lakers was not anything that happened during the course of play, but what LeBron James said to KCP when he was missing shots, and he said, hey, I pass it to you to still shoot the ball. I'm not directly quoting, but KCP was going 0 for, worse than Joe was going 0 for. And Bron said, when I pass it to you, big dog, shoot. I think that's a part of what Scottie Pippen is talking about. Kevin Durant is one of the greatest singular players and solitary players of all time. One-on-one, I might take Kevin Durant over anybody, probably except Kobe and Jordan. But I would take Kevin Durant above just about anybody else to ever play the game. But what Scottie is saying is, KD, are you also great enough to make everybody else around you great? You're right. Kevin Durant can't necessarily take blame for 0 for Joe being 0 for Joe, but maybe Kevin Durant could help Joe Harris be greater. LeBron James can't necessarily take blame for KCP and his struggles this playoffs, but LeBron James was trying to help KCP be even greater in a moment in which we saw maybe KD's doing things we don't see. Maybe he is. But LeBron James is doing things that we have seen.
Yeah, I hate being in this impossible position, listening to Scottie Pippen and trying to translate what he was really trying to say because he didn't necessarily say it concisely. But I can't make sense out of nonsense.
It ain't nonsense.
It is nonsense. If LeBron James was handing out a manual in 2010 of like, look, the top echelon players like a Kevin Durant, this is what you should do, I would respect everything Scottie Pippen gonna say. But LeBron James got a 6-year head start on Kevin Durant in the way he playing ball now. Kevin Durant got late to that party and decided, okay, the super team route does work. But LeBron been on that 6 years earlier, and was in the league 3 years before him. And guess what? Only has 2 more rings. So let's talk about why this doesn't make sense beyond that. Scottie Pippen, you're talking to the 5th leading scorer in NBA history, 3rd leading scorer in postseason history. That dude needs to learn from LeBron James. What? Like, look who Kevin Durant is. 19 players in the league's history with 2 titles and an MVP. Whew. And you want to talk about good players, great players, insane players that can't even measure up to Kevin Durant in terms of accolade? Tell me if you think these guys are any good. You always talk about Giannis. Is he good? Dirk, KG, Nash, Barkley, Iverson, Julius Erving, Malone, etc. Those are people that KD, if you want to talk about accolade alone, is looking down at. And you trying to tell me this dude needs to learn something from potentially only the GOAT? That makes no sense.
Here's why.
Come on, man.
You said that LeBron James beat KD to the super team party by 6 years.
By 6.
It could very well be argued. Why do I say that? When did